Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be talking about some affordable fragrances that are inspired by niche and designer fragrances. So I am going to be talking about Julianna'S perfumes. If you are new here and you love all things girly, fragrance, beauty, self-care, body care, go ahead and subscribe so that you don't miss any future uploads. And with that said, let's jump right into today's video. Guys, so for today's video, I am super duper excited because we're going to be talking about Julianna'S perfumes. And I have mentioned Julianna'S perfumes on my channel before. I have worked with them. When I first started my channel, they were one of the first companies to reach out to me. And I was very impressed with their fragrances. And this video is sponsored by Julianna'S perfume. So big thank you to them. So if you've never heard about Julianna'S perfume, I love to give you guys options to affordable fragrances. But you don't have to sacrifice the quality of the fragrances because Julianna'S perfumes is just that. They have fragrances that are inspired by niche and designer fragrances for a fraction of the cost. Their fragrances are amazing quality and I'm very happy to be working with them again because they are just super duper amazing at what they do. So their packaging is very beautiful. The way that they send their fragrances is just very thoughtful, very nice and put together, and the quality is there. The lasting power is there. So it's definitely a fragrance house that I recommend if you're looking to find some fragrances that are inspired by your favorite designer and niche fragrances, but you want to save some coin, you want to stay on a budget, they got you. And I'm super excited, you guys, because I have been working with Julianna'S perfume to pick my top 5 fragrances and create a bundle for you guys so that you guys can shop Amy Glam's top 5. So before I get into those fragrances, the link to the bundle is going to be in the description box, and if you order within 30 days of this video being posted, you will get the bundle for 40% off. So they are already affordable, and on top of that, you're going to be getting this bundle 40% off for the first 30 days after this video goes live. So the link will be in the description box. Check that out. And all orders, regardless whether you order the bundle or you order regular fragrances, they do offer free shipping as well as a 90-day return policy. I did go through a bunch of samples that they sent me and I picked my top 5 fragrances, so I want to share those with you today and talk a little bit more about them. So here is the bundle. So they're not going to be full-size fragrances, which is also pretty great because they do offer sample sizes. They offer 10 ml sprays and they also offer 50 ml sprays, but the bundle is this right here. So you're getting 5 10 ml sprays of the fragrances. So let's jump right into the fragrances because I am so in love with these 5. I took a few days where every day I would go ahead and test them out, see if I like them or not, and these are the 5 that just really impressed me. I really love them. So these first 2, I have never smelled the original ones, but I fell so in love with these. I just had to have them and I had to recommend them to you guys because they smell amazing. So I'm going to start off with the first one, which is The Village. So this one is inspired by Bond Number 9 Greenwich Village, which I'm probably saying that wrong, but I'm going to read the notes for this one. So the top notes for this fragrance are lychee, cassis, mandarin orange. Heart notes are peony, water lily, jasmine, and the base notes are praline, vanilla, ambroxan, musk, and oak moss. So this fragrance, the one that it's inspired by, has been recommended to me so much, and some of you have told me in the comments that you really think I would enjoy that fragrance. So when I got the sample of this one and I sprayed this on myself, this is amazing. I'm obsessed with this. I'm going to be wearing this so much this spring and summer because this is that type of fragrance that I love, that I'm always talking to you guys about, like those spring and summer fragrances where they just smell so feminine and like you just took the best shower of your life. You smell like fruity and juicy and just flirty, but it smells very elevated at the same time. I get like the feminine touch of the florals. They're very There's something sweet about this fragrance. And then the opening, the lychee makes this so bright, but it's not sour, it's not tart. There's a citrusy touch from the mandarin orange. So the opening is like very bright, citrusy, very beautiful, perfect for spring and summertime. And then it just dries down to like this airy, sweet. There's a hint of vanilla in there with some florals. This is a really beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I love the performance of these fragrances, the longevity of these fragrances. They perform great on me. I'm going to move on to my next one because this one is also another one that I fell head over heels in love with. I've never smelled this in the past, but this one, I'm obsessed. This one is Fuchsia Affair, which is inspired by Parfums de Marly Oriana. And I have heard so many people raving about that fragrance, but I haven't ever tried a sample of it. This right here, so good, so good. It's like sugary. Right away, I pick up the sparkling touch of the bergamot, so it's very citrusy and bright. But then the marshmallow and the whipped cream, the ambrette, which you guys know ambrette is one of my favorite notes. I feel like this is what I wanted Love Don't Be Shy to smell like. There is no neroli in here, and I think that's why I'm liking it so much, because neroli can sometimes come off a little green to my nose. So this is just pure like sweet candy marshmallow, a little citrusy, very, very girly, super sweet. Like you literally think of like the color pink with this fragrance. It's really flirty. It's just so pretty. So those two are so amazing. Now I'm going to move on to these three, which I have tried the fragrances that they are inspired by, so I can let you guys know how close I think they are to the original fragrance that they are inspired by. So I am going to start off with All That Glitters, and let me show you guys the packaging up close. So you have the name right here, and this one is a spray bottle. It's 10 ml, and their bottles are really nice. Like the full size bottles, they're really, really pretty as well. And this one is inspired by Micallef Ylang in Gold, which I do own that fragrance. And the top notes for this fragrance are fruity notes, peach, lychee, and sage, tangerine, rosemary, artemisia, geranium, bitter orange. The heart notes are ylang ylang, sandalwood, mint, magnolia, rose, lily of the valley, and the base notes are vanilla, coconut, musk, and oak moss. And that literally smells like ylang and gold. Like it smells so good. So this fragrance is the type of fragrance that I would take on a vacation in summertime. I love to take fragrances like this like when I go on a cruise or something like that, because they just smell like a vacation. Like this smells so gorgeous. And the yellow florals are not screechy, they're not cloying. They just blend so perfectly with like this powdery, musky scent. It's sweet, you get the vanilla. It is perfect for summertime. This just makes me think of being like at a resort, at a vacation, at a cruise, and it just smells amazing. It smells rich, it smells thick and dense without being cloying. It also smells like that little bit of powder touch in there is not a lot, so it doesn't make it a heavy fragrance. It just makes it so beautiful, well blended, smooth. You are getting the coconut, but it's not sunscreen smell at all, and it just smells so amazing. So this one is another one that I love all of these so much. So I'm so happy with the ones that I picked. And if you do end up getting the bundle, I really hope that you guys enjoy it, because out of all the ones that I tried, these were just the ones that I fell so in love with, and I cannot wait to wear them. So this next one is called Amore Sental, and this one is inspired by Fragrance du Bois Sental Complete, which I also have in my collection. It's a very unique scent, and the notes for this fragrance are top notes caramel, coconut, bergamot. Middle notes are sandalwood, tonka bean, vanilla, and orris, and the base notes are woody notes, musk, and sweet notes. There's different options in here, but they all kind of give like that very chic, just glam type of vibe. So I love these so much. So this one, that's so good. It smells so close to the original. I would say it's like 95% similar. There's something in here that I really almost prefer to the one that it's inspired by. It's like this woodiness in there. The coconut in here is not your typical coconut. It just adds like this creaminess to the fragrance. There's like a warmth in here, and for sure woodiness. So if you love woody fragrances, this is one that you would really, really love. And the caramel is not too thick or cloying in this fragrance. Everything is blended together really, really nicely. This one just smells just like a clean girl aesthetic type of vibe. Like you have your hair pulled back, you have some jeans and like a button down blouse or even a white t-shirt, but you accessorize and you put on like some earrings, some jewelry, and you just look very chic and put together. And then this fragrance just is like the cherry on top. So this one is, to me, like a powdery, woody fragrance, along with like the caramel and the coconut just add like this sweet, creamy, almost like tonic touch to it. It's so good, and it also has like a warmth to it. So this one's another real good one. And then last but not least, we have Spirit of Mojave, and this one is inspired by Mojave Ghost by Byredo. And the notes for this fragrance are sapodilla, ambrette, which here we go again with the ambrette. Middle notes are magnolia, violet, sandalwood, and the base notes are ambergris and cedar. This one is another woody fragrance. It's woody. The ambrette makes it a little musky, thin, perfect. It's almost like, I always say misty for these types of fragrances, but it's not a thick fragrance. It's just dainty. It's so good. It's also woody. With Amore Sental, I'm getting like a warmth out of this one. So Spirit of Mojave feels a little more, almost like a refreshing touch onto that woodiness. Woody and sweet, and I get the florals, but again, I really love magnolia, and the violet is not too sharp in here. So this one also has like that powdery, woody kind of vibe to it, but it's still different from Amore Sental. So you're getting two kind of woody, powdery fragrances. This one does feel a little more floral, like on the floral side, and this one is a more like warm, creamy, like tonic woody scent. So I'm so impressed with these, and I was not expecting any less from Julianna'S perfume. I already own one that I absolutely love, which is Call Me By Your Name. I love that one. It's a gourmand chocolatey scent, and they last very good on me. They perform amazing, and I just love the quality and also the way that their team is. They're just very attentive. These are fragrances that I think smell really beautiful, put together, chic, expensive, but you're still getting sweetness. You're still getting that feminine touch that I love. So these really represent the type of fragrances that I enjoy. And if you have a nose like mine, you would probably really enjoy this bundle. So with that said, that's going to be it for my video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I am so happy to give you guys an affordable option for fragrances. I don't like to come on my channel and only talk about things that are super expensive because I'm a mom of three. I get it. You don't need to spend an arm and a leg to smell good. And these fragrances right here are amazing quality. And this is a great way to try them out as well. You're getting, you know, good size here to wear it a few times, see how you feel about the fragrance, and then you can get a full size for a very affordable price. I want to thank Julianna'S Perfume again for sponsoring today's video, and don't forget to check out the link if you're interested in the bundle. 40% off of the bundle price for 30 days after this video goes live. So take advantage of that, and comment down below your thoughts if you've tried these fragrances or if you're interested. Cannot wait to hear from you guys. So with that said, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next one.